appreciate it. I just want to let y'all know that this show tonight will definitely be nothing but about y'all. You know, man, got the smooth booty team playing in the background. Just to go ahead and give you a taste of what we're doing over here just for the night, just to set the mood. We got another 45 minutes to love or whatnot, just to show y'all, you know what I mean, man. We appreciate what y'all doing, what y'all bring to the table as far as this basketball thing or whatever endeavor it is that we choose to do. So, man, last take down, but just want to let y'all know that y'all greatly appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, man, shout out to all the moms out there. You know, most of y'all the backbone of the family. You know, y'all take care of everything. I was just talking to my mom today about, you know, how my sister was having a conversation about, you know, how much they actually do. Yeah, even though how, you know, it's not always equal, you know, compared to what the man's supposed to do, you know, when it comes to taking care of the family. But, you know, mothers, man, where would we be without y'all? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, much respect to all the moms out there. You know, special shout out to my mom, Denise Carter. Love you to death. Shout out to my sister.
Shout out.
So, yeah, we just want to dedicate this time to the great women of the world. You know, show y'all the love y'all deserve.
And I'm gonna just piggyback off of these two fellas and say that without y'all, man, there's no us. So we definitely gotta dedicate, you know, this day to y'all, because I'm so appreciative, you know, not only of my mother, but every mother that has, you know, supported me, because they say it takes a village to raise a child. It might have taken 4 villages for me. You feel me? And every mother in my life, you know, stepped up to help the plate, but mainly my mother, you know what I mean? I would give her the world if I could give it to her, because she gave me the necessary tools in order to survive out here in this mean ass, you know, environment that we are in today. So shout out to y'all, man.
Well, I would just say this, that I know we got a lot of kids. We got one right over there, and man, Jordan. We got a lot of kids in our program that's involved in everything that we do, and probably do not understand how important it is to have a mother that comes to your games, you know what I mean, that supports what you do, that believes in what you do. Like, was your mother at your game?
Absolutely. Well, the ones that she cut me, you know, she was a woman, but, you know, the fact that she was always there to support me, you know, regardless of win or lose, you know what I'm saying? She was there for me, so absolutely.
That's what it is, man. It's just nothing like that support, you know. And if you want to know what unconditional love looks like, all you have to do is look at the love a mother gives her son. You feel me? It's something about a mother and a son where, you know, you get that unconditional love. You feel me? It's just that, like, no matter whether you right or wrong, your mother gonna ride for you. You know what I mean? That's unconditional. You know what I mean? That's straight love. It don't have no parameters and guidelines, so it is just straight love. You feel me? Whatever it takes, they gonna do it.
Who do you think got the best NBA mom?
For real, I say AI. For real, AI mother used to be wild, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, she always out there with a exclusive AI jersey on front row. You feel me? You can definitely see AI mother each and everywhere he was when he was playing. In today's NBA, I probably say I like LeBron mother. You feel me? She used to. Well, she don't be as involved as she used to. Like that with the Heat. She did. She was out there.
I don't know.
She was wild.
She's definitely wild.
KD said his mother was the real MVP.
Yeah, I was about to say KD mother is definitely out there.
I see. I like Dame Lillard.
Okay.
I like that, and I like Steph. I like Steph.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I do too.
I like her.
I don't really fuck with the Warriors, but yeah.
That's crazy. I ain't even saying
mother's joke.
But no, for real, no. I do like the support system. You know, man, I did always was a fan of Del Curry. You feel me? So, you know, I was a fan of Harry Davidson, but yeah, they kept beating my boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you somebody, one mother that I know of that go under the radar because she wants to though. Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Anthony Davis' father and mother, they come to the games or whatnot. They just brought that shit up, I think, one time this weekend, or not this weekend, but this year. Your parents come to the games and you don't never hear about like that whole thing about the Celtics. That was the first time you ever heard anything about his parents. But they've been involved in your joint the whole entire time.
Right.
And everything with you feel me, and they sit in the stands in the nosebleeds, not in the skybox, but they sit in the nosebleeds.
Yeah,
everybody else. Like, I think that's super dope.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook people's always there too, as far as his mother.
Yeah, your mother dope. Your mother dope. As far, I mean, some of these, but when it comes to basketball, you always hear about the father.
Facts.
But it's always the overbearing fathers that you hear about. You don't even hear that much about the real good fathers like that. It's mostly the overbearing fathers. Just a lot of good ass mothers that don't get talked about because they just be in the bad.
Well, the media wants something messy. They don't want to necessarily promote, you know what I mean, stable black households. You feel me? So if somebody messy, they gonna put them right in the front, right in the spotlight.
What's something your mother did that you can think of for like off the top of your brain? Like, you know, like this actually motivated me and made me want to play pro lacrosse or made me want to even aspire to be that.
No, not even that. Just the type of person she is, you know. She's just a giving person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try to find one story, but you know, just the overall sacrifice and things she did for me, always want to make me be that type of person. So that made me be a more selfless person. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, and that's a big thing being on teams is too. You know what I mean? Being selfless. You know, be willing to, you know, give out anything. You know, that's kind of how my mother was. You know, she would do whatever she could for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially people she loves. So yeah, that's you know, just made me want to be a person like that. You know what I mean?
I had the house mom, the mother who everybody came to your crib and shit. Was always like, oh, you come just being out, you come to my crib and do the shit you couldn't do at your house, at my house until my mother catch you. Right. Like type shit. Like that was it. So like my mother just always was like the open door policy. Right. You feel me? Like, I got hella friends that before my father passed that are known for my father coming in and like, yo, bring the fuck on my refrigerator type shit. Like, you feel me? Like showing up on this pop type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a few, I can name some, but it's a few people where even still after my father, whatever, that's my mother. They see my mother, they ain't even gotta talk to me. The relationship with, you feel me, or she did something with them or for them that made them really be like, yo, yeah, like your mother, she's a champ, or you know what I mean, or whatever. That's the coolest shit I think for any son is when other dudes notice how cool your mother is. Yeah, because then you realize what you might have been taking advantage of, or whatever the case may be. Especially if you get it at a young age. Like if you tight with your mother, it might go over your head. Right. You know what I mean? But like, yo, you kind of like don't want to be just kind of drifted off or whatever the case may be. If other people notice it, then you probably should take a second. Like, you know, my mother might be cool as shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
My mother's been like a cool aunt.
Yeah, my cousin's you said I said now we're having kids because she's a cool grandmother. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Right. She's a cool grandmother. Like whenever you see her, she got something. Mm-hmm. Just something, you know what I mean? Or like you get to go with her, you want to spend a day with her. But my mother like shop all day. You feel me? So the kids know like, yo, I go with me and my, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to Target. Right. And while she doing all this shit, I'm going to at least get 2 or 3 things for myself in the midst of it. That's just how, especially my daughter, that's how she look at it. I'm out here. You feel me? Like, but it's mom's not.
My kids the same way. Same way.
Like that shit, it's a little different, I think, with your mother than it is with everybody.
Definitely, man.
I honestly say that. Yo, I appreciate the hell out of my mother. This hella shit that I did, hooping wise and all that I know for a fact that if I didn't have the dynamic I have in a strong mother, that shit wouldn't have been.
So when is the moment, like, obviously we all have made our mother proud, but when is the moment when you was like, you know, when you felt like you did something, you was like, damn, yo, like, I know my mother, like, proud of me. You know what I mean? When y'all had that talk or that moment where she just, like, you did it, or, you know, whatever it was, you know what I mean? Like, any situation you could think of.
I 2 times, it was crazy that you would say that. I got a message from my mother on Monday that said, just got to let you know that I see you with the emojis, because she swears she cool with these emojis and shit now. That I see you with the eyes. I see you and I'm proud. Keep pushing and don't ever let anything come before your faith or your family. You feel me? Like, yo, that's just the type of person she always been. Right. You know what I mean? But like, yo, I say 2 times. Because I ain't walked across the stage in high school. You feel me? So like graduating from college was something that was like extremely important to me. Like a lot of people, you feel me? Like yo, it was like yo, to be honest, I let my mother. There's 2 times I know for a fact I let my mother down. It was like that. One, my 5th grade year, I decided to like shut my memory. It's 5th grade, I didn't walk across the stage. Like in the 5th grade, bro. I didn't walk across the stage. My mother had to come and sit down there and, you feel me, basically sit with me in the front row. You know what I mean? I had to watch everybody else sing. You know, all that shit, and had to have, like, I was that kid that the principal, like, put on Front Street and said, like, how much potential I had to be so much more and all that type of shit. Like what my mother said right there. Because she knew my mother and they got to know my mother. You feel me? From those was always up there, bitch. You feel me? But then the next time, so it was then, I knew then, like, damn, that's why I was young, but I was like, I'm gonna walk up stage in middle school. And I did. Then once I got to high school, I knew I let it down because she wasn't upset at me. She knew, like, yo, it was not my fault because, like, I did everything I could do to graduate. Yo, with some bullshit that they hit me with last minute type thing. You feel me? But like that shit, I knew that shit hurt. I can tell you how cold my mother is. Weezy, you know, my man Weezy. Yeah. And he'll tell you himself. So that was my right hand man. Still, yo, couldn't. There was a bunch of shit going on and whatnot. He wasn't able himself to make it to his. He couldn't get there. This nigga had like honorable. Like honorable. He wasn't gonna be able to make it to the graduation. And people and like a lot of motherfuckers try to will make it about themselves. I looked at my mother for being colder than me. Cause nigga, I was hurt that I couldn't graduate, right? You feel me? But I hit yo, I'm like waiting for yo, cause I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get up with you no matter what. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. He like, nah, yo, just look a bit. So I'm like, hold up. I'm asking my mother, can she come and get you? Like you feel me? Like, yo, what? I'm like, I'm gonna ask my mother to come and get you, yo, see if she can take you, yo. You feel me? He was up Towson. He ran up there, hurried up. I was like, Mom, my mom looked at me like, Mom, Weezy, I can't get this graduation. My mother was hurried up. He was not dressed, bro. He was shit on, got dressed, shot down. Wherever he lived at, you feel me? And picked him up, yo, took him to his graduation. Made sure that man walked. She went and sat at his graduation and watched him walk across the stage, and her own son couldn't walk across the stage. Wow. That was the dopest shit ever to me, for real. Like, you feel me? Like, it's still the dopest shit ever to this day. Like, the fact that she was that selfish for real. Yeah. So, like, walking across the stage in college was, like, extremely important to me. That was the time I knew. Like, I made a product. That one, and when I went to nationals, I brought my mother to Canada, bro. That was, like, the biggest moment in, like, my, like, to date where I can think of. I was like, yo, my mother flew out the country to come and see me play. You feel me? For a national championship. You feel me? Like, that was the dopest shit. That's tough right there. Yeah, that was the dopest shit ever. Like, win or lose, and I lost, and I made it to the national championship game and lost my 3 points with my mother there. So, like, instead of leaving that game and feeling like shit, I left that shit like, dang, my mother just came halfway across the world. You feel me? Like, to come see me. Right. That's tough. I know she proud. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I know she proud. That was it for me, bro. So, all right. When I graduated high school, I went straight into the Army. You feel me? I was like Zion Williamson in the Army. No, but so you know, of course, you go through basic training. You feel me? That's 8 weeks. When you finish basic, you got to go to something called AIT. That's where you teach you your job. You know, you pick an MOS. You feel me? It's 2 letters and a number. And my shit was 25 Mike, a multimedia illustrator. That's really where I learned how to do Photoshop and all that. The Army taught me. You know what I mean? And for real, it was my mother who even got me to pick that job because I took a test and then they gave me this book of jobs. I seen some shit that said administrator. I was like, oh, administrator, that's like a boss. Let me get that. I picked administrator. My mother looked at that shit like, yo, that's a motherfucking secretary, yo. That's not no boss. Like, no, go change that. She called some people that she knew because my mother used to work for NSA, you feel me? So she knew a couple people in some places. So
she got somebody to take me back in and repick my job. So the dude asked me, like, what can you do? I'm like, I can draw. He was like, well, let me find out. It might be some stuff on there. I'm like, that for real. So then I seen that multimedia illustrator straight like that. I went to school to learn about computer graphics. They showed me that's why I know how to use PowerPoint and all that. The Army taught me that. Like I was using Photoshop when that shit was just in the beta stage.
Right.
Like niggas ain't even know what Photoshop was. And I was learning Photoshop and Illustrator. So I learned that shit in the Army. And then when you graduate, right, you have a ceremony and shit. So I graduated and we were having a ceremony. My mother was there. My aunt was there. Shout out Aunt Ruth, you feel me? She was there. Aunt Kate, RP, she was there. Those are the three people who was there. So everybody got their degree. Degree or certificate of completion, you feel me, right? You walked over there, but then they had a separate award for the person with the best sketchbook. Because every day they used to make us draw in sketchbooks. They like, yo, we don't care if you don't finish it or not, but make sure you draw on something every day and then put the date and sign it. That's the practice that you had to do every day and shit. So, boom. Some days I draw in there, maybe one picture, half a picture. Some days I might draw 5 pictures. You feel me? But I filled up 2 of them bitches. I ain't know. I was the only person in that school because the school was brand new. The U.S. Signal School was at Fort Meade. You know, you can look that shit up. I was the first person in that school to do two books.
That's crazy.
So whereas though when they gave an award for best sketchbook, I won that shit. I ain't know. Yeah, I thought everybody else did that shit. I was just writing that shit. I was writing raps in that motherfucker. I was I was putting whatever I had was on my mind that day. I would put shit in there. You know what I mean? I wrote some shit about a drill sergeant in there because I was beefing with the drill sergeant. I was drawing pictures about showing him with his head chopped off and shit. You feel me? But yeah, I won the award. I was surprised. I'm shocked. I looked, my mother over there crying and shit. I'm like, damn, this is serious. And let me tell you how the story ended from that moment, right? So boom, I got all of the certificates and stuff. And normally that's your last moment in AIT. So you get to like leave with your family until you go to your next duty station, which mine was Fayetteville, North Carolina, Fort Bragg. So everybody was leaving. I had to stay 2 more weeks because I got in trouble. Like 2 days before that. So I had to stay 2 extra weeks. So I was just so me and then I graduated, guess what I was doing? Mopping floors and buffing floors and shit. Just they worked my ass. That's my first humble lesson of keeping my mouth shut. You feel me? Because that's why I was drawing the pictures about the drill. So me and him was about to fight. They'll try to press me and shit. And that shit was crazy because it wasn't my fault. Yo, he really made me not go to my graduation dinner. They had a dinner where everybody got to go out. I couldn't go because he failed my room inspection because I had a packed bag in there. But he told me to pack the bag.
Hey, so the one's supposed to be packed yet?
He said because they had a surprise room inspection, so he said that'll fail you because everything got to be neat in a certain place. Right. So he failed me, but you told me to pack the bag. He like, but he was having a bad day. He was like, "Bro, get out of my face! I ain't trying to talk about this shit right now." I'm like, "No, but the dentist." I said, "Get the fuck out of my face!" Cut me off again, and I was like, "Man, that's some bullshit." And I threw my water bottle at him. It's missing by this much, and they hit the motherfucking side of the wall, and I got in trouble for that shit. Like, they pulled me in the office and shit. They was gonna try to back me if I didn't have a battle buddy. Wow. In the Army, they make you go in. You can't go nowhere by yourself. You always gotta have a battle buddy. I know I got Army people that's on my Facebook. They can just jump on here and tell you that too. But it's called a battle buddy system, and it's like for times of war, you don't never go off by yourself. You always gotta have somebody with you. So being as though they took me in the back office, I still had to have a battle buddy. My man from Texas and shit, he came with me. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, if they try to jump you, I'm gonna ride with you." Yeah. But luckily, when they took us in the back and locked the door, the company commander was still there. We probably would have been brawling back there, bitch. Because I was the only person, and that's another record I broke. I'm the only person out there that carried a drill sergeant like that at that time. They was like, everybody was just looking like, "Yo, did you just do that?" I was mad, because I was like, "Damn, I can't even go out with my classmates." We waited all this time. That training was 13 weeks. I hadn't even been home yet. You feel me? I've been training for 8 straight weeks, out there for 13 straight weeks, and this is the last day. You gonna tell me I can't go, and everybody else can go?
18.
And I won no award.
Nah, ain't going out like that.
Yeah, if I could take it back, I would have just shut the fuck up and try to maybe work it through, like write a note or something. Because that shit fucked me up. I had to stay 2 extra weeks for that shit. I could have been 2 weeks with my family. Right. I'm out there bitch buffing floors. So real shit. But yeah, my mom was proud of me that day. And then all of a sudden, when one fell swoop, she was mad like that. of course you would have did some shit like that.
And just get your wood and come home.
Yeah, but he played with me. But that's a life lesson because people gonna play with you, and it's all about how you react. That shit work in basketball too. How you react, it's about keeping your head, That because not keeping your head, I'll mess up your bag. And my mother, and speaking of mothers, the time right on back end, my mother had been teaching me that the whole way, and I just wasn't listening. But now I know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's not it. When it comes to that, keeping your head shit, I can speak to that. How you got to, My mother taught me two things, One, as I got older and as I grew, she still said, "You got to control your temper. You can't even." A lot of she would, and the difference is, as I grew and got older, I really learned how to what's the right word? How to say know where I'm at with it. See, that's what a lot of people don't know. I watched some of Patrick Beverly. He was talking about that. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, you got no years in.
Right.
See, people were trying to dictate, like, no, you don't control. You don't know mad. You don't know mad. If you want to see me really get mad, I can show you get mad. You think I'm mad. But really, I got it's 10 times worse than this when I'm really, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know how to control the way you know what I mean? That was the main thing she told me, like, mom used to always tell me, like, people, when I used to wild out in high school at games and all that shit, my mother wasn't the mother that was out there would get up and walk out people. That was shit that my mother stood there and went through that fight with me. You feel me? Like, and it wasn't no, oh no, he's right. Like, no, it was, I'm riding with my son and I'm gonna tell him, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's the way it's supposed to be. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people understand that, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Right? That's the way it's supposed to be.
So, what about you, Lance?
Yeah, I was listening to y'all. Like, it's funny. I got like real similar stories to both of y'all. So, like, I would say one is when you was talking about national championship. So, I played. So my junior year, we won back to back. My junior year, I didn't really get no playing time like that, and we played here in Baltimore for the national championship at Raven Stadium. So my mom, they didn't.
That's tough.
Yeah, they didn't come though.
Okay.
Well, my family didn't really come. You know what I'm saying? Which was cool. Like, my father, they ended up coming like down afterwards after we won celebration. I wasn't even tripping because I wasn't playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but then that year I was just like, so I'm gonna make sure, like, not only am I gonna be playing, I'm gonna be starting. I already know we're gonna make it back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we had all our talent coming back. I already knew, but I was like, I gotta bust my ass. So once we get there, I'm playing. So we go through the season. I work my way up, and my mother. The thing is, like I was talking about sacrifice earlier, she sacrificed so much for me to even get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the junior colleges, I went to 2 junior colleges. She was the one to help me pack up, go up there, help me find a place to live, help me move in. 8-hour drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff, Like, I left, transferred. When you go through all that transfer and stuff, like, it's stressful not only for you, but it's stressful in your family, especially if they're helping you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
that's right.
And I remember when I went to Monroe Community College, she was just like, all right, this is it. She kind of told me, like, this is it. If this don't work, you need to come home and, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, get to what you're going to get to. So, so she gave me that talk. So I was like, all right, cool. Went there, did my thing, ended up going to Salisbury, now closer to home. Fast forward, we win the national championship. I don't play. So my senior year, I'm finally playing, doing my thing. She come to the games, obviously. I mean, she used to come to the games my junior year when I wasn't getting no burn.
Right.
Still, I heard my whole family, like, they should come, support me, be there, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry, your time gonna come, be patient, keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. So I finally get there my senior year. We make it all the way to the championship. And so we played. So my senior year championship was in Boston at Gillette Stadium, Patriot Stadium. You know what I'm saying? So my mom came up there. So when I was talking about that, like, that's what I started thinking about, like, that. My mom, my sister, at the time, my girl, they all came up there together. They all had on Salisbury cross shirts, had my number, my name on the back. Like, all just that whole experience. They up there shopping. A couple days before, up in Boston, up in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really hanging out. And then so we end up. So I feel like when we won the national championship, that was really for, like, we all celebrated. It was all love, but that was really for my pop.
Right.
Because that's how me and his connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my mom was proud of me, but I feel like my father was really like proud that day. Like,
right,
we did it. You know what I'm saying? And because so the championship game, I had 3 goals, 1 assist. I was killed.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yes, I went off my senior year. So, so the time of that story, so later, you know, we celebrated championship, whatever. I had to come back and finish school that fall. And then that fall we have a ring ceremony and awards, right? And you know, all the players, everybody vote on the awards, players, coaches, all of that. So you know, all your family there, my parents there, my mother there. Mind you, they showed up and it surprised me with my. So at the UN championship, you get to we keep our uniforms, and then at the ring ceremony, everybody take a pen and sign, put signatures on your jersey. So my mother had took my junior year one and put it in a real big frame. So when they came that morning to my apartment, they surprised me with it. I'm like, dang, like it's so it's hanging up in my apartment right now. Like this big frame, got a picture, got us me kissing trophy, all that from my junior year. So I'm like, that. So my senior year ring ceremony, they surprised me that morning. We go to the ceremony or whatever, and you know, they just, you know, they reading off the awards before they give us the rings or whatever. And then so most improved award came. And then so the coach started talking about it. So by the description, I'm like, oh damn, I think I'm about to get this joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so my teammates voted me most improved. You know what I'm saying? Because I killed my senior year, all of that.
Right.
And then like, I just remember looking and I saw, you know, I just see my mother just like balling. I'm just like, that's when it hit me like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like gratification.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I mean, I done seen my mom proud, be happy, all of that, but like, after that, man, she just like, I'm so proud, like, how hard you work, and all, like, I'm just so, you know, because I knew it wasn't, all that one for me, that was really for her, too.
Right, true.
Because she was with me through that whole grind.
Your whole life, for real.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And like, you know, my dreams is her dream. You know what I'm saying? So if I account that dream, she felt like, you know what I mean? So I was just like, damn, like, yeah, it was that. So I feel like that was one of the. So when you was talking about, so that's why I said it kind of tied in. She was talking about the award, and then you was talking about the national. So I was like, I had both of them what they were saying. So
that's a better segue than that. You feel me?
Yeah, that was tough. Yo. So I would just say that, you know, and then man, my mother, she just amazing. Yo, it's a
lot of dudes don't know how good they got it.
True. Let me give y'all a quick update though. Kawhi did the game when I eliminated the Sixers.
Stop it! Stop
Shout out the Bleacher Report. It just came through my phone.
Don't
worry, we're gonna have an app soon, yo.
Stop it.
We're gonna have an app soon. No,
Kawhi.
Hey, yo, so let's get to that. Where's Kawhi's money?
Hold on. We got a Final Four now.
Yeah.
Now the Final Four set.
We
do. That is a fact.
Who we like?
I like the Warriors.
Who we like getting there? Warriors and the better part, because I think we all got the Warriors, right?
No, I don't think so.
I got the Bucks.
No, I'm talking about just from these series. So you got the Warriors.
That was the best matchup for the Warriors.
No, Portland already won.
I like Portland. Portland won. Yeah. Oh man, CJ McCollum, 37 points.
We got the Final
He
Four.
cried in the press conference.
Shout out on Majors, Lehigh.
Yeah, 37 smoked him. And he hit the deck.
Over hype.
Yes. No, that's a clear case in point.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. That's the shit. Hey, yo, I mean, so how about this? I got a better question. Who's the best small forward in the league?
You say that again?
Best small forward in the league.
LeBron.
Kevin Durant.
And watching these playoffs.
You gonna say Kawhi?
I'm saying.
Is he a?
I'm saying Kawhi.
Oh yeah. So wait, what is Giannis? A 3 or 4?
He's a 3.
I'm still picking.
That's why I said I'm the best. That's why I said.
Right now,
who's the best small forward?
Including LeBron. We include LeBron.
LeBron's fucking
right now. It's LeBron.
Right now, Kevin Durant, I think, probably the best. He's probably right. Kevin Durant's the best. He's the one. He can do everything that all I do. Just a little bit better.
I gotta go KD, bro. And
you don't watch him with these damn Lakers, yo.
No.
Give my man Clay. Give my man Clay. Clay gonna average 45. You give him a nigga who can hit all open shot, it's gonna be trouble for everybody. Niggas don't be hitting the open shot.
Right. I'm just saying.
But they put
KCP ain't hit a shot all season.
They put that team together.
Who is KCP?
They put that team together.
I know his judgment isn't the best for picking niggas, though. He need to shut the fuck up and let them pick the niggas.
Nah,
he don't need to let them pick. Not the people that's doing it right now.
Oh yeah, sure. No, not Genie Bus.
Let's get to that. They just hired Jeff Moore.
Yeah. And then Jason Kidd is the coach.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Yo, he got the Bucks right.
What Bucks?
And then they fired him.
Milwaukee, yeah, but I mean,
Jason Kidd has a negative record as an NBA coach. He's coached for 2 different teams.
He coached the Knicks, right?
3 different teams.
But he's an assistant though.
The Nets.
He can teach point guards.
I think he's a good assistant to a good coach.
You don't like Frank Vogel?
No. What did he show you that he's?
If it wasn't for LeBron and D Wade 2 years, they might have made it to the finals. Because they lost to
Indiana.
I mean, they lost to Miami. They lost 2 years in the conference.
You can say that.
You can say that. It's the big three,
bro. You can say that.
It's the big three.
Yeah, that was Paul. Yeah, because he had Paul George. Paul George was going all day. He had Hibbert killing. Hibbert some shit.
More than Paul George.
That's when David West was.
But he also had. He had Danny Granger. He had Don Collison. He had players. So he had Roy Hibbert when he was decent.
Roy Hibbert killed.
Yeah.
They kept on going to war.
That's what I'm saying. So is that lack of them or lack of coaching?
No, it was just LeBron fucked them up. That's why
Wade and Chris Bud.
They fucked them up. They had nothing coming with neither one of them, yo.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you win.
Yeah, it was just nothing happening, right? You knew that shit wasn't like.
Nah, they're not beating.
No, they did what they wanted to do, whatever they wanted to do. They played great, but you can't stop them from doing what they want to do. That's the problem.
LeBron and D Wade, best duo ever? No.
Who's better? That shit was the greatest show on earth when they was
third, bro.
Damn, you got 2 people in front of them.
What's his name? Let's name top 5 duos. Let's go from there. So that in no particular order. Okay. You know, in the order.
Okay, Mike.
In order.
Mike and Scotty.
I got Mike and Scotty too.
Okay. At 1 or 5?
1.
All right, you got to name your
number. 2. Magic and Kareem. 3.
This is no debate to happen.
Okay. 3. Shaq and Kobe.
Okay.
4. D Wade and LeBron. And then 5.
I'm going last.
Well, it's gotta be Steph and KD? Or would it be Steph and Clay? See, I don't know. That's tough. No, it's gotta be Steph and KD because Steph and Clay only won 1.
And that's more like a 5.
That's a 3. All right, so you can't even include them.
It's not a duo.
Yeah, you're right. You can't include them.
Like if it was just them 2, they wouldn't have no championship.
I mean, if I would have to say Stockton and Malone. If you want for MJ, they had 2 rings.
They chill. I ain't like you though.
Me either.
I would start from 5, yo, because you didn't put no suspense in it. You didn't work on number 1. Number 1.
Right.
All right, so number 5, I'm gonna go Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Number 4, I'm gonna go. See, I know who I want, but I'm trying to figure out the number 4. I'm gonna go. Damn. Number 4, I'm gonna go Shaq and Kobe. Number 3.
Oh, I gotta know who the 3, 2, and 1 is. Shaq and Kobe is fucking 4.
No, you got that. So
I'm just saying.
So number 3, I think I might have Shaq and Kobe at number 3. My number 4 is you right. Number 4, Stockton Malone. Yeah. So yeah, all right, bet. So yeah, so we got Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, Stockton Malone, Shaq and Kobe. Number 2 is Wade and LeBron. Number 1, Mike and Scotty.
I like that.
Number 5. Let's start from 5.
My bad.
My bad.
My
bad.
Straight. Yeah. It didn't even matter who 5 was.
It don't matter.
Right. You had to go fishing for him.
Five, I'm going. 5, I'm going Shaq and Kobe. 4, I'm going.
Wait. I just caught that. You said Shaq and Kobe 5.
Shaq and Kobe's 5. 5, I'm going Shaq and Kobe. 5, I'm going Shaq and Kobe. 4, I'm going to go. It's tough to say 4. 4 and 3 is the toughest one. 4, I think I'm going to go with. Oh, man, I'm really killed for this. Nah, I'm not gonna be killed.
You're already about to get killed.
Say it with your chest, bro.
Say it with your chest. 4, I'm gonna go Mitch Richmond and Tim Hardaway. I gotta go off of the shit that I
TMC.
Yeah, I gotta go off of them two. I like them two better than him and Chris Muller together. That's why. 3. Now it gets a little bit easier for me. 3, I'm gonna go Wade and LeBron. 2, I'm going with 2 and 1. Bro, Scotty wasn't tough to me. And I'm just putting that out there. Yo, Scotty wasn't like he wasn't tough to me. Yo. So I gotta make Jordan and Scotty second. Woo! Dumb. Yo. Maybe they can be one. But like, yo, my one is AI and whoever was playing with.
Come on,
yo. Whoever?
Come on, yo. I'm done with this.
Hey, yo.
I'm done with you.
Yo, my one, I mean, I'm going off of what I like. I'll make Jordan and Scotty 1, but 2 is Ray Allen and Greg Robinson. When Ray Allen and Mad Dog was together, that was tough to me. Like, I'm just sorry, yo.
I seen teammate work them.
And yo, now really, y'all got me fucked up because I really wanted to say J Kid and Kenya Mud.
That was cool too.
Yo, they went to 4 East, they went to 3 Eastern Conference.
That was the best look for Kenya Martin because the Nuggets was a total flop.
Or I could have went AI Melo. That was the best.
They didn't play long enough.
They was a bad combo.
They averaged 30 apiece.
They did.
That was tough.
These are all the people I wanted to go with. These are the people I wanted to go with. I said niggas gonna kill me.
Everybody wanted that.
That's the niggas gonna kill me. But I wanted to go with those specific.
That was good, yo. Shout out to you for keeping it, different. You feel me?
Yeah, yo. All right, let's see. Best women's player that you've ever seen hoop.
In person?
Curry.
That I've seen hoop.
Y'all keep the Mother's Day flow going.
I like that.
Gotta keep the Mother's Day flow going. I'm gonna mix it up, y'all. Mix it up a little bit.
Did I ever seen hoop in person or did I see hoop on TV?
Curry.
I'll probably say the best hooper I've seen and the best female hooper that I've seen, just nationwide, worldwide. I like Del Don, She's the fucking shit. I watched every Delaware game when she was at Delaware, the 40. Oh, God damn, surely the truth. And then went right into the WNBA, did the same thing. She got an MVP. I watched a lot of Del Don, but she got an interesting story because she quit playing basketball. She had got a scholarship to UConn. Quit playing basketball, started playing volleyball because she wanted to be close to her sister. Her sister has a I don't know how to classify, but she had like cerebral palsy. I'm sorry excuse me if I got it wrong, but I know she had something like that. And so she likes to be close to her sister. So she transferred from UConn and went to Delaware. So they people were skeptical, like, oh, Shorty might not be that. She's scared to play at UConn. Man, when she started playing 40, like, God, she took them to the tournament. Delaware ain't never been in a tournament. She took them straight, they went right to the tournament, like she was feeling that shit the fuck up. So yeah, that's probably been the most person who on TV who impressed me, but I'm gonna go ahead and give an honorable mention because the best female I ever seen hoop in person is Amanda Cofer Clark. Shout out to Mandy, what's up, Shorty? Killed niggas, bitches, whoever the fuck was in our way. I seen her destroy shit. Like she used to go to the court and she was the fifth. They were like, oh, you got a girl, all right. Okay. Go, you got a girl with you? Okay, all right, you'll see. And shit, she had all the points. Like, yo, fuck shit up. So, yeah, shout out to Maddie. She played All-American game.
What about you?
I was trying to think. I'm trying to think. Probably the best women's hooper that I respect, like on a big level, Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi.
Can't go wrong with either one.
I mean, I was going to say my little scholar, you feel me? She married now, so, you know, I got
Yo,
had a baby and all.
My heart.
I couldn't watch the whole emotion, though, as you said.
You definitely, it's
got anything for when a nigga get hurt like that, because you gotta make sure that.
You know how it is. You know how it is. You feel me? I gotta let that go.
Come on, bro. Go ahead.
No, Diana Taurasi, for real. She.
Yo, found it.
I see him over there looking.
Right. Oh, say less.
No, Diana Taurasi, man, she a killer. She a killer. And then I'll probably say the one I've seen in person would be this girl named Brittany at Monroe Community College up in Rochester.
Okay.
Shout out MCC, but she used to get bugged.
I played against Monroe.
She used to get, we used to go to the girls' game. She used to get like 30, 40, 20, and 10, like whatever she wanted. And she was only like maybe 5'7". Fast.
Tough. I'm going with this. My shit is like automatic. I know exactly what I'm going with the hometown girl. Because she's still to me. Well, I got like my top 5 would be crazy. And I ain't gonna we gonna get into that next. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah. I'm going with Angel.
Oh yeah, she's definitely tough as fuck.
Like yo, when I remember when she was playing even at St. Francis, and I seen her play when she was like, yo, bro, like she's the best girl, especially that took it to like the next level. Like she a killer. Like yo, I don't think people really realize what she's doing in the WNBA, what she's been doing over the past few years. Like even in the playoffs, although she had a game or something in the playoffs when she was with Atlanta, and she might still be with Atlanta, but she was with them. It was a few years ago. She was like 47 in the playoffs against Toronto. Like yo, I don't even think people realize that she is a
definitely that.
Yo, she led the WNBA in scoring. It was like in the top 5 at like almost every year. Yeah. And people I don't even think people from back home know who she really is, yo. Like, and she do the same thing when she go overseas.
I definitely don't think she's celebrated.
No, she should be celebrated, bro. Yeah. She
definitely been killing the league since she's been in there.
No, she's been killing everywhere. People don't realize that the overseas grind allow you, like, bro, it's the most I've been home in 8 years. Like, you feel me? Like, yo, when you're doing anything like that, you're not home. These people are not home. So, like, yo, you had to celebrate them because, like, realistically, their career end up ending, and all you know is, oh, he home now. Some people know, but like, well, yo, you should be celebrating her because like it ain't a lot of girls from the city. Oh, it is more that we should be celebrating. Right. You feel me? But it ain't a lot of girls. And I know it now. As being I believe green, I'm going to put this out there. The best girl that I seen, like legitly hoop and like go off, was Candace. Candace she's still probably to me like a lot. Like she trained my daughter recently, and I be telling my daughter and her cat, yo, Milford, like that's why I'm saying I can speak on this because I went to Milford, and Milford girls, well, they still win. I don't, you know what I mean, but like you know, they got state championships for days. From my 9th grade year to the time I left there, I watched them repeatedly win state championships, even while we wasn't playing shit. They was the creme de la creme, bro. Like, it just is what it is. So, like, yo, Candace, her sister, Candace Jeter, Chelsea Jeter, Tammy, Shauna, like, yo, Shauna Scott, like, yo, Tammy went D1. All of them went D1. Straight out of nowhere. Kiana, all of them went D1. Like, this shit that people don't know, but all of them went there. Either D1, the top JUCOs. Shauna went, I think, St. Francis and PA. Tammy went there, even ended up finishing that Morgan, coming home and finishing that Morgan, but she went to like 2 tough JUCOs before that, right. And was like on national, ranked teams in JUCO and whatnot. And Candace and I think Chelsea both went to Maryland Eastern Shore and played.
That's tough.
All of them went D1 and they won multiple state championships and scored over 1,000 points.
Tough.
And when I say Candace play like a dude, like she don't you better not don't give her ball, don't be that shit. Like she gonna treat you like a boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like treat you like a boy. Like, you know what I mean? So like I can honestly say them, but Angel, she come playing the Brunson.
That would be tough.
Ain't no one playing the Brunson right
now. Yo, I know one girl that's home right now. I'm gonna give her a shout out, my homegirl Tyler. And yo, I'm gonna tell you this, Tyler played top D1 in Xavier. I don't know no girl in the city right now that can fuck with her straight up, especially as a point guard. Like Shorty, she'll fuck you up. She trained with me, Corn, fucking Kareem. We used to train up from there. We used to go King of the Hill. Yeah. And she hold on. Fuck, hold on. She used to win. She used to win sometimes, bro. Like, and nigga, we failed her and all that the same. Nigga, she come with all that shit, being a sports bro. I'm like, what? What's up? Step back, though. Like, she'll fuck you up, bro. And she doing that thing right now. Yo, I'm gonna give her a shout out because she got her own little training joint going right now. So go look up Tyler Hutz. She D1. Top D1 player, yo. She really averaged 14 at a national D1 level and will really fuck you up. And she's out here training kids right now, doing that thing. I think it's called Evolution basketball training. But she's doing that thing right now. Just trying to give back too. But she another one.
That's tough.
That's a killer. That's some killers. Top 5. Who's your top 5? Top 5 girls ever. Uh-oh. Put you on the spot. You see, the niggas don't remember names. Niggas just remember what they do. You gotta remember these names.
No, I was watching it. So, there's so many good ones, though. Like, I gotta put them in order, you feel me? Lisa Leslie gotta be on there.
We gotta go from 5. We see, that's what I'm saying. We gotta show some respect today, yo.
Yeah, no, I'm going to 5.
All right. Lisa Leslie 5.
Yo, because, it's so many. Maybe she could be. All right,
yo, this your 5, yo.
This your 5, you right.
This your 5.
No, I gotta go Lisa Leslie 5. Cause yo, I don't know who better.
I like Mandy will fuck Lisa Leslie up in her heyday.
Mandy will fuck up everybody
that you was talking about.
Fuck yeah.
I start some debates.
That'll probably be the best matchup you ever seen. Cause Mandy plays just like a nigga.
I like Mandy, but I got Candace fucking Mandy.
I don't know. Mandy got all the same accolades. Mandy 40, 50, 50, 40, 40, 50, 50.
Mandy's me.
Yo, Mandy rolled on the ground and crossed a bitch up in the All-American game. In the All-American game, rolled on the ground, got up, crossed, shorty ran out of bounds.
Did you see the shorty that ducked in the All-American game this year?
No, it was a mean dunk.
Yeah, he got on the All-American girl. Took off.
Oh, yeah, I pull it up.
Go pull that up there. She took off. She won in the contest.
But yeah, but like on a real scale, I don't see in the game. Maybe the game ain't designed that way. See, I feel as though she could have competed though, definitely in the WNBA. She had that type of skill. I seen her fuck grown ass men up who was going to college. You feel me? Might have fucked their whole dreams up. They're like, damn, I can't even fuck with her. Because she had a trigger. Like she had the bang bang and the J. So what are you gonna do? That shit was wet. Like we was going. She was the first option. When she was with us, she was the first option. Go ahead. Yeah, get the ball to Mandy for Mandy. Wave the niggas off and shit. Like I got it.
The way.
Yeah, they probably put like slow nigga on or somebody like I got it.
Chop his ass right up.
Yeah, going to bed.
5 bucks later. We need to guard her.
I've seen countless games. I wish she was on this live. I've seen countless games where niggas wanted to fight her. Getting mad, frustrated. Yo, remember one nigga? He's about to have to bank this nigga out of court because was mad and he was getting fucked up on the fight.
What's more degrading as a person? I don't give a fuck as a man than a woman. Especially if you on some shit like you said with a nigga like, yo, yeah, I got her, yo. Don't even worry about that. I'm like, man, all the niggas on some shit like, man, I'm not trying to play no girl. And nigga, she gave you the meanest heart and step.
We went to the YT one day. This is when Mandy came back from overseas. We went to the YT. Mandy shook a nigga and tapped glass on him.
See,
how is that gonna feel?
Y'all used to slap glass with 2 hands, yo.
Hey, look at Mandy like 5'7", yo.
fuck? Like, how you do that? She was a girl.
I couldn't even tap glass no more. She can't tap
I
glass
was in the 9th grade. I couldn't tap glass, so I'm looking at this girl who's she about to graduate, bro, but she out that bitch on baseline, no bitch. She's tapping glass with 2 hands.
Yeah,
it's
funny. There's some nice chicks from right around that area, yo.
Around the way, yo. Yeah. The dudes that get looked over, yo.
Yeah, because Maddie went to Woodlawn, then she transferred to Milford, but she was dropping 40 pieces as a freshman on Boston at Milford. At Woodlawn as a 9th grader. You're like, oh, what the fuck is Clark? Like 40.
My name is in the right. No my name is in the right.
And that's low sis.
Yo, what's crazy is, I mean, all right, it's a lot of schools out there that's strictly in the city, and it's crazy how Milford, like, just being honest, how Milford, like, used to beat the shit out of the Western girls, and just like, yo, how you beating these schools? And
yeah,
girls, like that. Yo, but you got chicks like her, yo, like, he right to have all girls you want. Man, you fucking every last one of them up.
I can't remember the girl name. You probably remember. And who was the girl that played God with her? Milford? Both of them, they was like the Splash Sisters. Yo, like one was getting 30 a game. Yo, like that shit. They was going dumb. Yo, I can't remember shorty name. I had to have somebody check in and tell me who the off guard was. I think Manny was the one, and Shorty was the 2, and both of them was getting 30 pieces. Oh, Jesus, running through shit like this shit wasn't even close ever.
No, that's what I'm saying. They used to beat them girls used to beat the shit out of girls. So that shit used to be like, we used to hate like when we used to play Ramstown or what you call them, one of them, right? And they used to be like, yo, that shit was a tough game. You feel me? We might fuck more than shit. We fuck around, lose, whatever. And then you come back to the school and the girls, you like, yo, how the girls game was? Because like we the girls beat them this about 60. Right. Fuck, we lost by 20. Like, God damn, yo. Like, y'all giving niggas no break. Like, y'all just not even want to let people give you a tough game. Like, you feel me? Like,
out here early.
Yo, they used to smoke people, yo. Like, it was crazy, especially when the Milford was the garden, when it was the jungle. You know, they used to smoke people, yo. You couldn't come in there. Them girls used to be scared to come in there. Scared. You better be. Candace was 30. Chelsea was giving you 30. Any one of them was giving you 30. Like, I can honestly say that I saw that as a high school athlete, and I give them their props. It was nice, bro. It was nice. There's some more, but I don't know all of them. But that crew right there, it was that smoke. It was that smoke. What dudes in the NBA you think right now? Name 3 girls. All right, how about this? Do you think, I only say name, do you think Angel, Belladon, and I say Sue Bird?
Maya Moore.
Maya Moore.
Killer. Maya Moore.
Do you think they can play in the NBA?
Do you think, what 3 niggas would you minus from the NBA and put them in for? If they had to say, yo, we can't just let them in the league. We got to subtract 3 niggas that's in contract for two or more years.
Anybody besides
3 niggas that's supposed to be tough. I'm talking about 3 niggas that's supposed to be tough.
Oh man, that's tough, man. You'll try to change the stipulation.
Gotta be some stipulation.
Because I'm about to get 3 niggas real quick.
Charles Oakley. Like, niggas ain't even playing.
No, I was about to shit.
Derek Jones, shit. He's not shit.
Who the fuck? See, it escapes me who the fuck I don't like, because I don't like a lot of motherfuckers, you feel me? Who the fuck could they?
Ain't about some teams you don't like.
You want Lance go first?
Go ahead, Lance.
Right now, niggas probably gonna hit
Yo, ready. Yo is ready. Yo said right now.
Niggas probably gonna hit me if I got one. Nah, I ain't even. Nah, fuck it. I said. I think he a little overrated. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking John Wall off.
Damn.
I'll put my move with him.
Tough.
Her Bradley Bill.
That might actually hit the wave. Somebody might actually hear that.
And that, you feel me? That's no disrespect to John Wall, but I definitely think he's overrated.
Naming them is supposed to be 3.
There you go. All right. Let me see. So I definitely think Taurasi, she will win in the league for sure.
So who you taking out?
So would she play the 2?
Who you
2 or the 3?
Yeah.
I'll take Chris Middleton out of the Bucks and I'll put her on there with Greek Freak.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yo,
right, that's you like it? I don't love it, but
I don't love it at all.
I don't care.
I just want to make this known. That's his opinion.
Yes, yes.
She's tough. She's super tough. All right, and then I'll put let's grab Brittany Griner. Let's grab her. She a footer. You feel me? So let's get a big man out of here. Who trash? No, I ain't gonna say not trash. Let me see. Somebody who all right, who we'll take out. Trying to think.
She is a shot blocker.
She is. I'm trying to think. Give me some teams real quick.
I use Raptors, Bucks, Hawks, Lakers.
Lakers. All right.
Celtics.
Who Lakers big man?
Oh, they got Shaq in the pool.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Get him up out of there. Brittany Griner in there, and the Lakers definitely make it.
I agree. First of all, I think Brittany Griner might have been. Never mind. I wasn't gonna say that, but
can't have that on life.
Yeah, her situation might be a little bit different for some of the guys.
Right.
Get on there, yo. Like she's a 7-foot female that actually can dunk a basketball with one hand, palming the ball
off the drop,
and she sound like me. So she would fit in the NBA. I was saying that shit when she was in college. Like,
hell yeah. That shit was too easy in college.
Candace Parker. I'll put that on the
four. Like the 4. She a stretch 4 before.
She is a stretch 4.
Ryan Anderson. That's what she play like.
Nah, she can put the ball on the floor too, though.
She better than Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
She can put the ball on the floor too.
Because she got more handling.
She gets it, and she can dunk.
She better than Anthony Parker.
She probably done like that.
He played for the Cavs.
Yeah, and played for one. Right. I say I'll put Angel in. So I'm definitely agreeing with John Wall. First and foremost, I hate nothing about his game. I hate everything about what he hasn't added to his game.
He definitely still don't have a starting power jumper.
He definitely still just doesn't do a lot of good things on the court. Just period. So like, yo,
he be like when he freestyle.
He inconsistent as shit. He don't run no sets. Like, yeah, whatever. But at the same time, you don't know that could be a lot to do with coaching. It's a whole lot of stuff that goes on.
It ain't like a talent.
Yeah, he got the talent. Now we got that kid. That's gonna be interesting to see. But I'm definitely going. I like Sue Bird at the point guard better than him. I feel like she'd give Bradley Beal into open shot and she strapped up. I'm going Candace Parker for motherfucking Alpha Aminu.
Okay.
I definitely feel like she's a much better player than him. And if she was on the Trailblazers right now, she's giving you at least 15, 16 points a game in the playoffs. But the grind is too easy. She's any big man that's in the league. You can swap her out for. She's gonna give you the same thing I always am giving. And she's not gonna. Yo, she can play.
Yo, all right. So I'm taking Elena Del Don over KCP. He missed way too many open shots.
Yo, I'm about to pick all niggas.
Yo, I'm about to get all them niggas out of there. Yo, Elena Del Don for KCP. She gonna hit all them open shots for LeBron be feeding, and she can go down on the post a little bit. I'm gonna definitely take Brittany Griner and get Shaq in the fool out of there. She definitely tougher than him. She got a more tougher mind state because he really don't play like he's trying to dominate. He just be playing.
Nah, he's 7'3" supposed to dominate.
Yeah, and he got 7'3" with a 40. Like
no, but he's never even added the bulk needed or the necessary stuff needed.
Yeah, he's out there. He really is Shaq in the fool.
Yeah.
So
we got rings.
No, he did. So
and when you're on the right type of team,
he really did kill on those things.
But he wasn't bad this year, bro. He just, I don't think him and LeBron got enough space.
But LeBron had him killing before he went on with the injury.
Yeah, it's not enough space.
When he came back, they was all fucking up. I don't know what that was about. But so with my third person, I'm gonna go Diana Taurasi, and we taking out who's the two on the Cavs? Exactly. You know, Diana Taurasi starting two for the Cavs. Whoever that, get them the fuck out of here.
Yo, Lord, who you taking out? Name 3 girls. 3 girls you taking out, 3 dudes you take out. 3 girls you adding in the NBA, 3 dudes you take out.
And you gotta say it in the top of the mic, so don't slide. Why you slip about that?
We just named some WNBA girls: Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, Lindsay Whalen.
Yeah, on the story.
Yeah, she just got hurt.
Bella Dawn, Skylar Diggins. We ain't even name her. That's crazy. Damn, boy, you might know them. Look, we ain't name her. First thing the niggas you gonna take out. That's gonna make life easy. The niggas you taking out.
Probably Lonzo.
You gotta speak to them.
Say it in the mic.
Oh, pick Joe first. Then who? Tough. You tell your father, shout. Then who?
I don't know.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. What don't you like about Lonzo Ball? Now I'm about to fuck with you because I'm your coach. So I'm about to mess with your IQ.
That was a setup, yeah. Just to let you know.
This is all the
set you up.
What about Lonzo game do you see that you need to make sure you don't have your game, or you need to add to your game to make sure you don't have those flaws? Have you ever thought about that?
No.
How can you play basketball, want to play basketball at a high level? Because no matter what you think about him being in the NBA, IQ is everything. So what do you see? Just think about the question. What do you see in his game? I'm like, nah, yo, I ain't trying to be doing that shit. Not just the form, because some people ugly forms that can hit.
And miss hands wide open layup sometimes. Not being focused.
Yo. Can I tell you one? You named two of the best ones I can make. This is one I said. You ever notice how Lonzo Ball is inconsistent? Think about it, yo. You done seen him have games where he had 26, 10, and 10. And then in the same breath have a game where he had 7, 2, and 2. That's impossible. Yo, think about that.
That's inconsistent, right?
That's inconsistent, bro.
It's like 2 different players.
That's two totally different. You feel me? So look, one of your main points was him and the way he think, basically, right? How you think the game, like being focused. That's the easiest way to be inconsistent.
Yep.
It's the easiest way to be inconsistent. Yeah. And if you're in the 7th grade, if you can pinpoint that, and think about what you can do, what type of player you can be if you recognize that now. See, yo, you in here with us right now, politics and all that, we talking basketball. But think about it this way. You in a position not only to hear basketball, learn basketball, have fun, all that stuff, just be around your dad and all that, which is cool. It's Mother's Day. You may not be around your mother, your dad got you away from mom, whatever. Mom can do everything she want to do, all that's cool, right? But on the basketball tip, you can never know enough. You can never know enough, yo. So like, yo, you notice that about your game. Start watching basketball for the purpose of I want to know shit, not just I want to watch shit. I'm going to watch the game, and I'm going to watch what LaMelo...
That was a key right there.
I'm going to watch what LaMelo Ball do in high school because look at his body language. Damn, why you act like that? Damn, why you do this? That's a bad shot. Why would you shoot that? And this is no knock on him, but this is the truth. Yo, he has averaged almost a triple-double this year in high school. Do you hear anybody talk about LaMelo Ball?
Nope. You know he's not even going to go to college. He's going to shine.
You feel me? All them other dudes he played with going D1. D1. Mid-major, high major, low major, don't matter. He's going D1. So, yo, what separated them from him? His father. But yeah, his father, but I'm going to tell you something. And your father said right here, can't nobody stop you from doing nothing unless you let them stop you from doing something.
Mm-hmm.
It's his focus. you'll let the other shit become more of a focus than what was important to him. Because see, if he would have ever said, "Oh, his mom," and his father would have had to live with that, because he what is called is being rebellious, and that's not being rebellious in a bad way. That's being rebellious because nah, Dad, I ain't really let y'all want to do that TV shit and all that. That's cool. I'm trying to go to the league and be the best player in the world.
Mm.
You feel me? See, the difference between LeBron James and a lot of other niggas, this is what people don't give him credit for. The difference between LeBron James and everybody else is that LeBron James, and you listen to him talk about it, that's why he get on shit like The Shop and be like what we doing? And be like, yo, when that happened, I felt like, yo, that made me the best player in the world. And people like, oh, I don't know how you can say that. You want to know how you can say that? Because that nigga executed a plan.
Right, back against the wall.
How the fuck you gonna tell somebody that executed a plan like that literally told his friends and everybody around him at 12, I'm going to the league. And I'm gonna make sure I take all y'all with me. And I'm gonna be the best player in the world. I'm gonna be better than Jordan. Yo, you feel me? And then, yo, get it. How can you tell me, so it don't matter what people say. He never gonna not believe he's not the best.
Right.
He executed a plan that was his plan.
And it worked.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta make a plan up. And other niggas, you can, I'm telling you, he had friends, he had all that people around, they want that focus. You gotta make a plan up in your mind. Say, yo, this is what the fuck I wanna do. This will separate me from them. This how focused I'm about to be. So I ain't gonna make any mistakes in the Lonzo ball or fucking the LaMelo ball or shit, even a LeBron. I ain't gonna have no decision laying over my back because I'm gonna make this choice instead. Or I'm gonna go about it this way. You learn something from everybody. Every pocket, especially when it's involving basketball. So now when somebody asks you a question like what I just asked you, instead of you sitting there and being timid, because I'm telling you, it's the first thing. This is an interview. You can't handle this now. You can't play D1. Because guess what? We about to go to Tennessee this week. And guess what could possibly happen to you? Somebody can do just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, great game. Great game, Dorian. Great game. You played great. Tough. Hey, man, where's your dad? Oh, man, hey, man, where you from? And if you answer like this, I mean, I don't. I'm telling you,
that's a fact, though. That's a fact.
I'm telling you,
your impersonations be gold, though.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They gonna be like, oh, okay. One gonna be retarded, or two, they gonna say, okay, he's not ready for the big shit.
Right.
And they gonna go and they gonna find that other kid that had 14 just like you, that had 10 rebounds just like you. That's on a not major circuit team just like you, and they gonna say, hey, David, great game. Where's your dad? He going, oh yeah, I mean, I just get in the gym every day and I work hard. I'm just hoping everything work out, and I appreciate you guys talking to me. And you know what they gonna say?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a star in the making. Telling you, short. Take heed now, not from me, just from yourself. Game recognized game. I said that other day. Killers respect killers. Same thing with interviews and everything. They notice a flaw, they gonna run with it. If they can see you solid, they gonna rock with that. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's why that's why, it's nothing for me to have you in situations like this, because you're gonna see it again. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then when you see it again, you already know what to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody would have like, oh man, ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not stage shy about the mic. You feel me? And it's just to piggyback off of what Alvin said, you could pattern your work ethic right behind what you already do. Mm-hmm. How many times did you practice that layup you did when you did those 360 and put it through your legs and shot that layup? How many times did you practice that before?
Damn, that's the problem, right? Shit coming too easy. A 1500 world, everybody. Do you see my issue in trying to come back and get back to the community and coach? And nigga just said, how many times you practice putting that between your legs and doing a layup? He said, like twice. What? You know how many times I can't do that, Dorian? I can't put that between my legs twice. Come on, bro. Imagine if you worked on it.
Just imagine if you did that shit 100 times. Nigga, you probably could do it in a game.
Yo, just imagine.
Yo, I did not know you because when he did it, the whole gym looked like, what the fuck is you just doing? Yo, you would have put everybody on the horse with that layup, yo. You said it was twice. Damn.
You don't even, most motherfuckers at least say, even if a nigga only did it twice, he would say 5.
Right.
At least 5. Like Dorian just kept it straight like twice.
You know how many times I tried the Michael Jordan air reverse before I could make one? Like 1,000, you know? And that was now you look at it, that was just a plain reverse. Niggas just do that shit in transition all the time.
But yeah, it's
1,000 times.
Mine. What's your biggest flaw in your game?
Layup.
You think so? You know what I think it is? You know what I think? Big part of the reason you miss your layups and you fade away is because you're not a left hand. It's normally when you fade away is when you want a left block. If you look at all the film that I just showed y'all the other week, majority of your shots that you miss is like this. On the left hand side. On the right side, you don't got no problem with going straight up. Because you're comfortable over there. Same thing on the basketball court. You only look this way. Because that's the only way you're comfortable going. I literally yelled at you in the other game and said, go left hand. And you put it right over to your left hand. It's almost like you knew once I said it, but it didn't come natural. I said that's your biggest flaw because if you had a left hand, then everything else, including your jump shot, put like this. In order to make a rhythm move, to get into a jump shot, what hand the ball should be? You're a right hand shooter. What's your guy hand?
My left.
Exactly. So if you ain't got a left hand, how the fuck you ever gonna have a real one-step jump shot? You know, you get what I'm saying? So I say that's your biggest flaw because, yo, you can go in the gym, my guy, and you can only, and twice, you know, use the word you use twice. Between your legs and make a layup. That's what we talking about, y'all. We talking about between the leg.
Yeah, he jumped in the air and did a 360.
360.
You can go to my Instagram and see it. I put it in slow motion. That's what he did 360 and put it through his leg while he's in the air and then laid it up.
Imagine if you was to actually take the time to focus on learning how to just lay it up with your left hand. The fundamental way.
Right.
You feel me? Like, yo, you can do the other shit effortlessly. The fundamental shit gotta be real important. Right now, you cheating the game. Everything you doing right now is all athleticism and the shit you being taught. Instead of the work ethic that you really supposed to be putting into it. Did you go outside and dribble the ball today with your left hand? I'm gonna tell you something that I told my Tata. I told my own son this the other day. Did you go outside and dribble the ball today? I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I told Tata. Hey, yo, you wanna know what he said? I wanna dribble like this person, that person. Nah, I'm gonna get there. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. I said, yo, everywhere you go, you don't got no basketball.
Right.
You don't eat, sleep, and shit basketball. So you're not gonna be great, no different than if I wanted to be a philanthropist. And I needed, everywhere I go, I needed to have a book and something to write with. I gotta have a book. If not, I'm not serious about my craft. I'm serious about this brand and everything I'm doing right now. Where am I at 10:30 at night? Putting on for this brand. This benefits you, not me. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, yo? So like, yo, it's all about how focused you is. Yo, I don't let nothing stop you from being focused on what I'm gonna do. You gotta be the same way. You know, your mother getting mad at you should not stop you from going downstairs, finding a tennis ball and saying, fuck that, I'm gonna just dribble this ball like at least 15 times with my left hand until she hit me. If she don't say nothing, I'm gonna keep going. I want to punish and I can't leave my rim. All right, bet. I'm sitting here on my back and I'm gonna shoot the ball up in the air just to get my form right. That's tough. That's the shit that y'all, instead of sitting here and, oh yeah, she took my 2K and she took my phone. All right, instead of me saying, can I go over to somebody else's house so I can do the same shit over their house? Because this is what she took from me. How about I stay my ass in the house and I use this as my own solitary confinement in my own space to find what we talked about earlier, my zen.
Right.
The reason I'm able to move the way I move is because I know my zen. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. You ever notice that? You around me 24/7. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I know me. You gotta know your zen. You stupid. Put the work in. Put the work in. You'll be way more comfortable, my nigga. You gotta go to Tennessee. I'd rather see you out there, motherfucker. Woo! Woo! You feel me, brother? Yeah. Woo! Woo!
I had to show it to the people, you know what I mean? So they get the visual we be talking about.
Kid got all the potential, you know. I mean that. And I don't say that often about nobody. Scrap, I tell you. Shit, he can tell you. I don't say that often on nobody. I'm a hard critic, you feel me? Cause that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's the facts of life.
Shorty got a lot of potential. You just gotta really, your father can't want it for you, I can't want it for you, man can't want it for you, nobody can do that one for you. So,
Potential only gonna get you so far, yeah.
Potential got a shelf life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that motherfucking thing right there, at some point in time, it's gonna break.
That's a fact.
Real opportunity, that's what it really is.
That's
capitalize on it.
I mean, it's Mother's Day, so we giving some father jewels.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like
So
it.
mothers ain't gotta do it.
I like it.
That's
So we coming up on 10:30, bro. What y'all? I mean,
shit, we was late, so I'm cool. I was cool. You know, y'all ready? I'm ready. We ready to go. We got to get scores out, right?
Well, now we know. You know, we got our Final Four set, so you know.
The fast scores too, man. What? The fast scores from the day, dog. All right. We had nothing but college. It's NCAA tournaments for the fast right now, right?
Yeah, it is. Our fast scores are right now.
Yeah, B. They slipping the head.
So everybody pulling that. Toronto beats Philly 92-90 on Kawhi's game winner. You know what I mean?
How much he finished with?
Kawhi had going to about score. Kawhi Leonard had 41, 8 rebounds, 3 assists on 16 of 39 shooting. You feel me?
So you saying he's the best, right?
No, the best. Is that not? He's the best left.
Oh,
KD's hurt. He's the best left.
You know you got to talk about the defense. 3 steals.
How many blocks?
He had a lot.
What about Embiid?
Embiid had 21 and 11.
Overrated.
That was okay. No, you want to know who's overrated? Ben Simmons had 13. He's 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He ain't do shit.
He's sorry.
What Jimmy do? Jimmy ain't do shit. He was 16, 4 rebounds.
I ain't gonna do shit. And I hear people always say, "Well, I hate when dudes say people in the NBA sorry." Yo, I can say you sorry. First of all, I really hoop too. I'm not in the NBA.
JJ Redick was second leading scorer, 17.
My nigga, if you are getting paid millions and millions of dollars and you don't have a jump shot because you just don't want to work on that shit, and niggas been telling you to get a jump shot the whole time he's coming out of high school, coming out of college, you're sorry. You're good at what you do, but you're sorry. You could be 30. You should be like LeBron. LeBron never. People keep trying to compare him to LeBron. LeBron never not had a jump shot. He wasn't always the best shooter. Right. He never not had a jump shot.
He can hit it.
He can hit shots.
He can hit it.
This nigga can't hit shots. It's totally different, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible. So then you got Portland. They eliminated Denver 196. I'm gonna give you some quick stats on that. So David Lillard had a shitty game. He had 13, but he had 10 rebounds and 8 assists. So he filled that out the way he did. Yeah. Then CJ McCollum was the killer. 37 points, 9 rebounds, had an assist, a steal, and a block. Lillard had 3 steals as well. Canada with 12 and 13. They were the main leaders. Ever Turner had 14 off the bench.
I'm about them Nuggets.
So Nuggets.
Shout out to the hometown kid.
Already. Jokic had 29 13, you feel me, 2 assists. The next leading scorer was Jamal Murray with 17. Will had 8 and 3.
I want to see him be able
in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but he
got off the game. The game that I did watch, he was killing. Yeah, he was hitting threes. People had all in his face.
He was down, and he really was a part of that. I mean, I love Jokic. He the best player in the league.
What? Yo.
I don't want to see. I would like to see them feature him. I would like to see them feature more of Will, Jamal Murray, and Jokic, like as the guys. You feel me?
Will was starting, right? Then they switched them.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was.
Like in the middle of the playoffs, they had him come out of the bench, but he was still closing games.
Yeah, he still was killing.
That's what I'm saying. That shit don't matter. Often never started.
He will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he featured. Yeah. They run sets through him. It's like they don't run enough sets. I feel like you will. They play great team ball over everything, almost like ran through your chest.
Right. And like Lou Williams, he come off the bench, but he might play 35 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Not 20. He ain't playing 20.
Right.
And in a closeout game, will be playing at least 30 minutes.
Right.
Who you playing? Who you playing?
Let me see if he was in foul trouble.
Who you playing over? Who? Maybe. Anybody know?
No, I can't. Shit.
Gary Harris, ain't he?
Yeah, Gary Harris and him normally start together.
No, but then you got Jamal Murray.
The nigga Craig started as small forward.
That's what I'm saying.
Tyler Craig.
Who the fuck is that?
Is it because he got that stuff? What the fuck? Oh, that's the camera. Well, that's the camera. So you know what I mean, that might be a sign from. You know what I'm saying?
We ready to get the hell out of here. Lance, get your scores. I want to pick the camera up.
All right, hold on. Alright, so yesterday, first round of playoffs, he had Loyola beat Syracuse. That boy Pat Spencer set the record at 9 points. Pat Spencer a hooper, by the way. He's gonna play at Loyola next year if he done playing this year. He's super tough. Yale beats Georgetown. Yale's the defending national champions. Penn beat Army. UVA beat Robert Morris. And then today we had Penn State smash UMBC 25-10. Penn State is number 1 in the nation right now. Let y'all know. This is their first real year. Everybody think they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna be the Final Four. We'll see. Maryland played Towson today. Obviously, big rival game. Both Maryland Division I rivals right there. Maryland beat them in overtime. Shout out to Maryland.
Yeah, shout out Maryland.
Duke beat Richmond, and then Notre Dame beat Old Faithful John Hopkins, who can't seem to bounce back. I think they're going. People talking about Coach Petramala. That's the head coach at Hopkins.
John Hopkins will be the shit, right?
I mean, that's what you think, but they ain't back to the show in a minute. There's a lot of early exits, so it's a lot of heat on him right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, the game is gone. They ain't getting the best players no more.
Right.
Best players going.
They were saying that Maryland had a lot of good players.
Yeah. So I mean, so I was first round. So I think next week, we're gonna have Loyola play Penn State. That's gonna be a real big game.
So, Loyola here?
Yeah, it's gonna be a home game. So yeah, when I get out there, go see probably the best player in the country, Pat Spencer.
So Loyola?
Yeah.
Okay. What time? What time?
No, they ain't got time yet.
We can keep y'all posted on that or whatnot. I mean, maybe we'll set some updates or something like that on Twitter or something like that on Facebook. Let everybody know what time it is. That's something to look forward to.
Right.
Get into different sports, y'all. Don't be stuck in your own box. How to Right is we say world because it's bigger than just basketball.
Right.
Get into the different shit. Get out of your own box and stop thinking it's all about basketball and American football or whatever it is, man. Touch every basis, yo. Just the same thing with business opportunities and everything. Get out there.
So,
get out there.
So, what I mean? Let's just end with some shout outs, Shout out to all the mothers that's out there. What I mean?
Should have got some Tupac and get mom.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. But shout out to my mother, my wife, all the mothers that's out there working hard, providing and still fighting a good fight. You feel me? This was for y'all.
Absolutely. Shout out to my beautiful mother, of course, my beautiful grandmother, my beautiful woman, my daughter, my sister, and all the other women, because I ain't got nothing but women in my family. Literally, there's nothing but women left. So I just want to make sure that all y'all know that. I love you. I appreciate every last one of you and your sacrifices to help all of us, like I posted earlier, all us badass little boys, and y'all literally mean the world to us. Everything we do is for y'all, so we just hope the day you was able to rest your crown a bit and relax.
All right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my mom, my sister. She's a great mother for my nephew. My little cousins, who they got kids. They are my little cousins, my little nephews as well.
Right.
All the mothers that, are the kids that I work with at my school that I coach for. I've had a, build a relationship with. I know a lot of their fathers and in their life, so a lot of their mothers is really, make sure they take care of them. So shout out to them moms as well, and all the other mothers that's wearing 2 hats in the house.
Man, let me make sure, because before I even think to forget, let me shout out the Hard Over Hype team moms.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to say this, and I mean this.
We're going to have them on here one shot.
We're going to get y'all up on here and let y'all drink y'all juice and turn up, yo. But when I say, man, and it ain't just that crew. We got our Angry Mom crew. That's what we call it. It ain't just that crew. All of the moms that's involved in our organization, y'all all play an integral role in what we're trying to do with the boys. And I just want to let y'all know, I know I text in the groups and all that, but I appreciate the hell out of y'all and what y'all bring to the table. And I don't know if your sons or people around or whatever, if they applaud you or if they tell you, but I'm telling you, we appreciate it.
Facts.
You are appreciated, yo. And it means the world to everything that we trying to do now, especially to them team hours we got, though. Like, I just got to let y'all know that without y'all, I don't even know how I would be able to keep having this shit together, that I'm able to keep together for me to do things like this and all the other things it takes to really do the business stuff. And man, when it comes to just keeping everything under wraps, yo, it's not one, every last one of y'all. Like, I appreciate y'all, and I just want to let y'all know that. And that's why I feel the same way.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, you already
just
know.
let y'all know that, I mean, if you ain't here today, happy motherfucking Mother's Day.
All right. Hey, Dorian, got some shout outs? You want to give a shout out?
Y'all shout out somebody. Who you shouting out, yo?
Shout out to my fan.
There you go.
That's it.
That's it.
We're
going to work on Dorian's interview.
Shout out to my family first over here. Okay. But, yo, shout out to everybody that's watching. We love y'all to death, man. If y'all want to catch us live, you can always tune in every Sunday, 8 to 10. You know what I mean? We going past 10 because, you know, when you're dropping jewels, sometimes it goes fast, right? But you can also go to 1500radio.net on your phone or on the internet and just press play on the player. It'll be up there. You can also go to 1500radio.net /HOH TV. And you can listen to the podcast. We'll have it up there in the podcast form. And you can also go to Heart of a Hype TV on YouTube and see the visuals. We'll post a live there as well if you weren't able to catch the live stream. But we also have a 1500 Radio app on your app store, whether you got iPhone or Android. We got it on both. That's 1500 Radio. You can find it on there too. I think I hit all the particulars. Y'all make sure you follow us. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. We're out here talking about real sports. It's only going to get better and deeper from this pause. We're going to have all type of guests. We're going to talk about, you know, all type of sports, all types of culture involving sports on our Baltimore front. And we just going to go from there, man.
We got something special for y'all in the next show, too.
Most definitely.
It's going to be something special.
So be sure, you know, look out for the advertisement.
Get them insights up.
Definitely. Because we going to put the fly out soon, but just to get y'all juices flowing, man, yeah, be on the lookout for that next episode. We will have a special guest in the building, and we will be getting to the nitty gritty.
Absolutely.
Feel me? So one time for my people, one time for my mothers. We love y'all. We out.
We out. Boom. Oh man, that felt good. I got it. Oh, y'all hear them sound, man? T.I., right?
Oh man,
is that on it though? That's not on it. There you go.
I cut the feed off.
Yeah, yo. I'm saying T.I., right?
I thought I was going to have a baby, and the baby would never be with me, but I was
There you go.
3 days before Tupac was born. I was real happy because I had a son.
Oh, so like the 1500 joint, does that shit play radio all day?
Say it again.
It's like the 1500 station. Does that play the radio all day? Like sound music all day?
You know, when I cut the feed off, it's gonna it goes right into automatic playlist.
I play all night until the next time the show starts.
Yeah. That's why, because the feed is 24 hours. That's why we have 2 slots. You got to fill up the space. You don't never want to have dead air. But yeah, he got made. Every DJ that's on the station made like 3 mixes, long ass mixes, and they all loaded into that. So it just shuffles through the mixes. It always got something to play. And it always be something jamming because they make hard ass mixes.